So we're going to move into our meditation together. And on this meditation, we're just calling in the intention of integration for Jessie. We're asking for just this beautiful, holistic gathering of all parts that she's either seen or has not seen, non-integrated, fragmented parts of self to be brought into this meditation, whether they like it or not. Because all there is here is love, and all there is here is understanding, and all there is non-judgment and compassion. So no part is not welcomed. Every part is welcomed. And so right now, it's taking that slow and deep breath, really dropping in again through your breath into your heart. Before we move into the meditation, we will practice the breath, bringing us into our hearts, into the space behind your heart, so that hopefully as much as possible, you're residing in the seat of your soul as you move into this meditation. Really feeling yourself connected to your soul, connected to spirit as you breathe right now. Remembering as you choose to drop into your heart and take that step back behind your heart, this is an intuitive process. It's just practice as well. So meaning it changes over time. The more you do it, the more you practice, kind of the more intuitive, the more easy, the more graceful it becomes to drop there into the space behind your heart. And again, if there's no wrong or right way to feel or to do it, simply is what it is for today. And once you're there, just see if you can give yourself permission to rest there and relax there. Enjoy the space there, this transcendent, beautiful, luminous space of where your soul seat resides. And from there now, kind of doing a review of this recent work. It sounds like there's some even work that came up in a session for yourself, and even a facilitator, a therapist letting you know that it would be good to look at some integration. And just see, like, within the context of these last, just say, few days, kind of like a review of the life that you're in this time right now and these last days, and just kind of look at where has there been that disjuncted energy? What part or fragmented part of me might have rose? You know, sometimes you can kind of see it through a stressful moment, or you can feel maybe you have a part of yourself that's rushing, or a part of yourself that's judging, or you have a part of yourself that doesn't feel good enough, or whatever it is. Like, see if you can just feel and see as many as possible. Doesn't mean that you have to come up with 10 or something like that. Just see if you can kind of feel into, wow, no, there's been a few. And just with all your courage, bring them into the light. That is exactly what we're doing right now. Not that they're hiding or feeling like, oh gosh, I shouldn't have been, I should be more conscious. Like, and that's, it could even be a part, right? Like the ones like, I shouldn't do that, or I should do this. Any should parts, any have to parts. I have to do this. I don't want to do this. Any wanting, I don't want. Often this is like a part two, not coming from soul. So basically any fragmented energy that you know as you review, hopefully with a conscious, more soulfully aligned energy here right now, that those parts, those energies, those messages were not coming from consciousness. They weren't coming from the truth of who you are. They're coming from old, unresolved pain or unprocessed energy. Maybe you can see in there somewhere there's a fear, or there was a belief, a limiting belief. Any of them, it's just as they pop up, it could be like popcorn. You don't have to try to remember it. Just see it for a moment. and then on to the next one. And the key here is no judgment, just observation, just like almost like you're witnessing Jesse. You're just a kind, loving observer right now going, oh, yeah. And so much of this, Jesse, in this meditation, it is about self-love, right? This often we can review ourselves and be like critical and hard, but who's doing that anyways, is the question. Who would be looking at self and then judging self? That's not soul, right? That's the actual ego judging you and pretending it's you. It's a trap. The soul, your beautiful soul that hopefully you connect a little bit more to as you dropped in to your heart and to your soul seat, hopefully is the one reviewing as you see anything that's been going on. So hopefully there's love and understanding here as these karmic lessons are boiling up to the surface lately and more to be seen, more to be worked with. See if you can just do that further review just for a few more moments. Any fear, any worry, any beliefs that you know rose. Taking those slow and deep breaths. And really feeling that you're being held by spirit right now. And also honored for your courage to bring it forward. Now, it's about bringing it forward. It's almost like it's being held in the space. You can even imagine us as Jesse as the human that you are these days on this planet, on the third dimension, is here now kind of in all those parts, right? Like you might even see like 10 of you, which is totally fine. You might see a sad Jesse, an angry Jesse. You could see a sullen Jesse. Maybe there's an insecure Jesse. Whatever it is, just see all of you. You know, it's very Matrix-like. These, different agents. And you just see if you can just look from that beautiful space behind your heart. This could be challenging. And we're asking you to, with, again, courage to feel that if you could see your soul, maybe your soul's just light and it's just a bright white light, whatever your soul looks like to you right now, see your soul, observe behind your heart, this seat of your soul, this bright light, however you feel that visioning looks like for you upon really feeling the energy and the vision of your soul. Connecting to this, your soul's energy, right? Like the gifts of your soul. What's there? Is it compassion? Is it love? Like, what does your soul hold? Maybe there's like loyalty, integrity, kindness, really supportive energy. Whatever you feel your soul has been not only learning about, it holds, embodies, is all the goodness of your soul. See if you can anchor to these feelings, this energy, these just characteristics. So kind of connecting with your senses in regards to this visioning process and feeling of your soul. Hopefully it feels soothing. Because what you're connecting with is who you really are, right? Not who all these parts are saying you are. Those are just temporary moments, energies, sometimes even just illusions that don't even like come from anywhere. They're just like old parts from another life that have brought themselves here. So when you feel really anchored to your soul's light, your soul's energy, we're going to turn that beautiful soul's light behind your heart into that brilliant golden beam of whatever color light feels good to you. It doesn't have to be white. It doesn't have to be diamond. It could be a purifying violet light or a purple light or whatever color feels like it's optimal at this point. But it is going to directly be pointed into every one of those parts, all the Jessies that have been holding them possibly for a very long time. So turning that light beam on and sending them directly to each one. And it's not only going into the Jessie's eyes, but into the heart chakra of Jesse. Some of these even could have been young Jessies, right? Like there could be child selves here. It could just be current Jessies. If you feel like there's one younger one that wants to pop in here now, that's fine too. Maybe the one that's been feeling it the longest could be the child. And so really feeling and seeing that right now you're being supported to simply send the light, and that's all you need to do. And see it as done, that this is healing and helping these parts of yourself see and feel that light actually exists. There's something beyond this energy that is real, and it is this light. It is this love. See and feel how the love and the light that is moving forward and through from your soul to these parts of yourself is actually far more real than the energy that's been held there for this time. Like it is what is real, whereas what has been held was kind of just used to being held, habitually used to being held, and actually with love and with light dissolves easily. The tendency to judge or to fear or to worry simply is a tendency, a habitual tendency. That is all. And just notice that maybe in some way it felt like that was the thing to do. Everybody else was doing it. Or maybe it was like, felt like it was protective. Like, what would I do without this judgment? What would I do without this hatred? What would I do without this pain? So just letting through that energetic light work, these parts know that there is no need to hang on to this pain anymore. The light is here. The light is real. It's right here. All everybody needs to do is just let go and surrender into receiving it. So taking that slow and deep breath and really feel now with this deep breath and this surrender into the light, that all those different parts, however many there are starting to move, dissolve, clear, like almost like each one kind of disappearing one by one into your heart, dissolving, disappearing, like you really see them just kind of going into your heart. It's a visioning process of watching each one as they're ready. Take your time. There could be a couple that are like, I'm not going, I'm not ready, I'm still angry. We're not asking any part of yourself to stop being angry. We're not asking for it to be supported by the light. Would they like to be supported? Would they like to not feel so separate? We understand that if you're so used to feeling alone in this energy, that that's all they know, but could it be really wonderful to experience feeling loved and supported by an energy that's not going to hurt them, which is spirit? And we understand there may not be full trust in that. Like, who's spirit and why would, or how do I know that? Well, we don't know that you would know that yet. It's about surrendering and allowing it to happen. So it does take courage. And we can ensure that there's only love here and only acceptance and only care for all of you. No matter what's happened, no matter what's ever occurred, it's never changed our love for you. It's never changed how beautiful and sacred you are, because you are a perfect and unique divine emanation of God, Goddess. There's nothing wrong with you. There never was, and never can be. So yes, has there been times where life has been challenging and lessons that have been learned have not been known how to be learned, so it just felt really hard and scary? And then that turned into maybe some behaviors that were judgmental or angry or hateful or impatient because just we didn't know what to do Like there wasn't an understanding of how to remain conscious or what is consciousness. So it just, again, everybody else seems to be doing that. I guess I'll do that. I guess that's how you stay safe around here. And so we're inviting in a new information, a new way forward within this integration. That within Jesse's soul, all parts are welcome. All parts are accepted. All parts are loved, and that there can be a communication that is always acceptable, no matter what's shared, right? Like there's nothing that you can't share that won't be accepted and loved by Jesse anymore, because Jesse is in connection to spirit, and she will hear and listen. And some of it may not be easy to listen to, and even that will be accepted. So this is a practice after this meditation in life, right? Where you get to be aware, like, oh, there's another one of these like judgmental energy. Oh gosh, this is a part of myself that's really wanting to, okay, I love you. I hear you. What's your judgment? I really hate that guy over there. Okay, well, why? Let's talk about that. I love you and accept you. Like, can we just love and accept all of ourselves? And that's what creates this integration to remain and to always be as it is, just that you are simply connected, a whole being. So taking a slow and deep breath. This final part of the meditation, inviting you to just really see and feel, just as we were speaking at the beginning of this class, a blanket of light. It's above you, it's around you, it's spirit just providing this beautiful blanket. It's a white light, diamond crystal white light blanket. It's not quite on you yet. It's your choice if you'd like to walk right up to it as a gift from spirit. It is a purifying integration blanket. If you so choose, it's being handed to you. You can just take the blanket and just wrap it around you and feel the gloriousness of this pure love and acceptance that just loves you in this warm, comforting energy as you are. And just wrap it around you and just take a moment to rest in it. And feel that that blanket is you and you are it, is not separate from you. It's not like you can only get this blanket sometimes, right? Like this blanket is a part of you. There's an option to choose to connect with it at any point because it is a part of you. Spirit, you are made up of spirit. There's no disconnection. Spirit is you, you are spirit. Or just kind of disconnect sometimes from that energy when we're hurting in one of these parts. So this gift, this blanket is yours from now on to hold, to let it cuddle you, to give you warmth and comfort. Enjoying every moment of this last few seconds of our meditation. Taking a slow deep breath. We thank you so much, Spirit, for this meditation. We're so grateful. Thank you so much.